Sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with host Steve-O and Rene. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, and sushi. Who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Rene each week, while they share their dining experiences with you. Steve-O has written for the food and restaurant sections of the Boca Raton newspaper, Boca Raton Life, and the Parklander magazines, and is no stranger to radio. He has written a cookbook for adults and children, too. Steve-O is a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Nutrition and Fitness, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Rene is the president of communications and marketing for one of the top marketing companies in Florida, MBA's Inc. Now, let's get ready to call and share your dining experiences at 888-565-1470. Now, here's Steve-O and Rene.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Eat and Critique Show, where we are live today, as always, in studio, WNN 1470 AM, where we're actually heard not only across Broward and Palm Beach County, but throughout the whole world, really.
Yep. Los Angeles, New York.
iHeartRadio.
Everywhere.
Wow. We're going places.
Where are we going?
Listen, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Renee was so cool. She bought me an electrorized hula hoop.
Electrorized?
Yes.
Okay.
It's electric.
It moves by itself.
And a cheese straightener. Who uses a cheese straightener?
A cheese straightener?
Yeah, you know how it curls up? That thing you got me makes it straight again.
Oh, my God.
Listen, when it comes to...
Listen, leave the shtick for me. I always say that, but I mean it.
Well, I don't want anybody to feel bad.
A cheese straightener.
Yeah, if they didn't get anything for
Christmas. It's like
Christmas.
a flat iron for cheese.
Whatever. Listen, when it comes to fine dining, we will do all the legwork for you. Just sit back today.
My legs are tired.
Well, no one really asked you. I mean, I'm looking
I
around.
don't have to be asked.
I'm looking around the room, and no one's asked one thing about your
settle
legs
down
at
over
all.
there. Okay.
So, if you're tuning in for the first time, we have the most entertaining and informative fine dining restaurant show in South Florida. We search for the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we do find sometimes the ugly.
We do.
Before we go any further, let me introduce you to my best friend, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Wow. That's because I have a lot of makeup on today.
Besides Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
My co-host, my partner, Renee.
Partner in crime.
Yeah, but
How you doing, Steve-O? Happy New Year.
Well, not
Almost
yet.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. But you know what's kind of sad?
What?
Or maybe it's happy. This is our last show for 2013.
I know, I'm happy.
Are you really?
Yes.
Why?
Because we finished the year out. I don't know. Why not?
But you know, we've
good
come...
things to come.
Well, we've
Lots of good things to come. Sorry.
Go ahead, Renee. We get home. God, you talked all over me the whole show.
In that voice?
Sort of. We've come from 30 minutes to an hour-long show to where we're doing 2 additional rebroadcast shows a week to we're doing streaming where you can actually watch our show.
That's
we
right.
have really come a long way.
We've come a long way, baby. And we've had some really popular executive chefs on our show this year, such as Paul De Silva from 3030 Ocean, Steve Materano, the man himself from Cafe Materano, William D'Avri from Thasos Greek Taverna, Chef Louis from the Meatball Room, owner Chef Mike from Coco's Asian Bistro, Chef Daniel Ballou, that was big, of Cafe Ballou, Ricky Piper from Casa D'Angelo's, Chef Fabrizio of Maggiano's.
That's a lot.
A lot. And we've also had a lot of general managers and owners like General Manager Damian Burke and owner Chris Licata of Buddha Sky Bar, John Rosati, owner of Vic and Angelo's in the office, Nick Kalik, general managing partner of Maggiano's, Martha Bennett of Blue Moon Fish Company, Sophia Milona, a friend of ours, a good friend of
on the
ours.
show today?
Yes, owner of Tasso's Greek Taverna, John Hanley, owner of the Meatball Room, Andrew McKinney, the big macha,
Right.
the general manager of Meisner Park, along with so many others.
We've had so many people on our show over
I
the
know,
last
that's
year.
some list, isn't it?
And that's just our first year.
Wow, that's incredible.
We're going to be kicking B next year.
I got scared for a second. I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
No, don't have to worry about it. Hey, and listen, we've also had Les Gold from American Pawn.
Yes, Pawn.
Right.
The good pawn.
And we've also had Teresa Judice from New Jersey Housewives.
I know we
and
have.
And we have got a lot more celebrities that are scheduled to come up January and February.
I know, I'm
What's the
shooting
our
for
show
Michael
now?
Bolton. What do you think?
Oh, that's right. You want Michael Bolton, don't you?
In more ways than one.
I know. Ask me if that
Who
bothers
doesn't?
Ask me if that bothers me. So there's been all these great things to look back on our show.
There really are.
It's just so incredible. But guess what? We have got some major announcements next month to make.
Yes, stay tuned.
2014 are going to be amazing.
It's going to be a big year. Don't give us any kind of horrors. I'm knocking on wood.
Renee, how many of our listeners do you think know what kind of horror is?
It's not a horror. It's kind of horror.
Whatever. How many of you think know that?
I don't know.
Well, we got to say, today's show is brought to you by one of the finest Chilean wines, which we're showing today if you're watching the show.
Oh, my God. They're excellent.
Yes, Marchegue. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. I'm so
getting it
proud
now.
of you.
The Caminiere and the Shiraz, which you can find at the Meatball Room in Boca Raton or Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Go over there. You know, they can go over there for New Year's Eve and taste some of these incredibly fine
Oh, they're
wines.
truly amazing. They really are. Anyway, if you would like to view our show live today, go to wwnnradio.com. Click on the WNN TV link on the right-hand side of the page. It's on the home page. And then the big screen will appear. It's the easiest way to view our show.
Have you ever watched our show live?
Excellent. You want me to try?
No.
Okay. Anyway, so today's tasting of Piccolo's Ristaorante is brought to you by Marchegue Premium Reserve Wine. And you will love this award-winning Carmenere or the Shiraz. Again, you can find this great, well-blended, smooth wine at the Meatball Room at Boca Raton and Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale.
You know, we have such a jam-packed show again today.
Always.
How do we ever do this show in 30 minutes?
I don't know.
That's just
I said
crazy.
speed reading.
We have 3 restaurants coming on our show today.
In the house.
We will get them all in. And as always, we have some great gift certificates to get away. Get away?
Get away? You want to get away? I think you want to get away from me.
No, never.
Maybe after the holidays. Okay, so today we have in studio Sophia Milona, owner of Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale, Liram Jacoby, owner of Amici Brick Oven Pizza in West Palm Beach, and Chef Ona Andres and Allison Avayu of Piccolo Ristaorante in Fort Lauderdale. And Chef Andres is so talented and creative. He's like an artist. And you won't want to miss our interview with him. And the phone number to call in, write it down now for the gift certificate, is 888-565-1470. Don't wait till the last second.
We have so many gift certificate addicts out there.
I know. So take the number down again. It's 888-565-1470.
Before we get to our first guest, let me just tell you about 2J's. They have 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Renee and I have actually ordered, just this month, 4 holiday trays.
Because I'm refusing to cook.
Well, that's okay.
I know.
Because you know what's so great about with 2J's? You never have to worry.
And they're always consistent.
Your order's going to be on time. It's not going to be messed up.
Nope. And they deliver.
Yeah, and the guest will love anything that you put out from 2J's.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm really excited to have 2J's as one of our sponsors, because we can trust them. And you've only got a couple more days left to the holidays.
That's right.
So here's what you do. You go to the website, www.2J's. Now it's TOOJAYS.com. Look up the closest location to you. With all these locations,
They're all over.
You've got to have one close to you. What are we doing? We're doing one. We're getting ready for New Year's
With a
Eve.
dessert platter.
Yeah, what's on the dessert platter?
My favorite brownies,
Yes,
black and white cookies, maroons, and
the rugala.
No, let me say it. It's
Okay.
rugelach. Because last week you sound like the Cookie Monster.
How am I saying it wrong? Rugala, rugala.
It's rugelach.
Really?
Yes, you need the
They're like lifesavers. They're like so many different flavors they have. They have chocolate,
Excellent.
cinnamon,
They're like lifesavers.
raspberry. Well, with all the different flavors they have. But
They're excellent.
But most important about 2J's, you can always count on them, whatever you want. That's why we ordered 4 different trays for them, and there was nothing left. That's what's so great about 2J's.
That's right.
So, again, get over there and try their potato salad. I love their potato salad.
And the potato latkes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you're getting me hungry. And we have a guest coming on that...
With food.
Talk about
We
getting
love
hungry.
guests with food.
So, remember, 2J's dishes are like experiencing my Nana's Friday night dinners.
Shabbat dinners.
Those two.
You did Shabbat.
Yeah,
I'm
I did.
impressed.
I did.
Okay, let's also remind our listeners about Maggiano's in Boca Raton behind Town Center. Maggiano's will be open New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, offering their fine family-style Italian dishes. We love General Manager, Managing Partner, Anik Khalid, and his staff. It doesn't matter how busy they are, they always make sure everyone is happy and satisfied when they leave Maggiano's in Boca Raton behind Town Center. You leave with shopping bags.
I know.
You don't just eat there, you leave with food, lots of food.
But everybody's always happy, though.
Always. To tell you how great their dishes are, Steve-O and I are having Maggiano's cater our whole New Year's Eve party. We love their dishes no matter what we order. And we're having 19 guests, and all of our entrees and appetizers are from Maggiano's. So don't forget to make your reservations for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Or who feels like cooking, like me? I'm not cooking.
No way.
On New Year's Day, call Maggiano's and let them do the cooking for you. Or for carryout, like we're doing, you could call them at 561-361-6771. Okay, so let's go to break, and when we return, we have in studio the owners of Piccolo Ristaorante, Chef Andres and Allison Avayu. We'll be right back.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martirano of Cafe Martirano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las Vegas. And I love turning into my friends Steve-O and Rene Eat and Critique radio show. Enjoy.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest Greek food you've ever tasted, then you must try Thasos Greek Taverna. When it comes to fine Greek cuisine dining, Thasos Greek Taverna is at the top of Steve-O and my list. If you want the freshest food, from their vegetables to their seafood and meat dishes, and you want a dish made with love and passion, you must try Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale. Even better yet, why not try their Sunday brunch, where you feel like you're on the islands of Greece. Dine in this fine architecture that is simply magnificent. Try their bottomless bubbles, their Bloody Marys, or their sangrias for only $15 during their Sunday brunch. From Tasso's Bar to their open kitchen, come discover the Greek islands in Fort Lauderdale. Tasso's also offers great brunch dishes like Eggs Benedict, Nutella French toast, and classical Greek yogurt parfaits. You know, if it's Tasso's, it's got to be out of this world. Tasso's Greek Taverna is open during the week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays from 11 to 12, and Sunday brunch is 11 to 3. They are located at 3330 East Oakland Park Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. To make your dining reservations, call Tasso's now at 954-200-6006. Tasso's is listed on our website as one of Steve-O and my top 12 restaurants in South Florida. Call them today to make reservations at 954-200-6006 and tell them you heard on the Eat and Critique show.
And we're back. Oh, are we back?
Do you smell the studio?
Wow.
It is incredible.
Well, we have a real treat today in studio. First of all, this is going to be a gift certificate segment for all you addicts out there. 888-565-1470. Do not call us yet, because you're going to get wiped off.
That's right.
We're going to take the
That's
third.
cheating.
Yeah, that is definitely cheating. And this is going to be an incredible gift certificate. So here in studio we have somewhat, I would say, a new restaurant, but not really, because they've been open since October.
That's new.
So I
That's
don't know if
fairly
that's
new.
new, but they're in Fort Lauderdale. Piccolo Ristaorante. Wow, what a name.
It's amazing.
What a
Yeah.
name. So let's welcome Chef Andres and Allison, the two owners of Piccolo Ristaorante, to our show.
Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Excellent.
I know. Listen, first of all, let's tell everybody where you're located at.
We're located at 2826 East Commercial Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Our phone number is 954-776-8066.
To make
Very
reservations,
smart.
that's
Yeah, 'cause
right.
we're going to get to New Year's Eve in
I
just a
know, and
minute.
it's a small venue, but it's such a beautiful restaurant. It really is. Romantic restaurant, right?
Yes. Something that rarely happens when you're a food critic. I mean, Renee and I probably this last year have probably gone to at least 100 restaurants.
More than that.
Very seldom do you go to a restaurant where everything you tasted was out of this world.
And the plating.
Oh, the plating and the creativity.
I
of
love
Chef
it.
Andre. It's like we kept going every time you'd bring a plate. I was like,
We didn't want
wow.
to touch it.
I
It
know.
looked too good.
It looked beautiful. So we've also, which is a real compliment to you, we've added you to our 12 favorite restaurants on our website.
Yes, so well
which
deserved.
gets about 50,000 hits a month just on that one area. Which means we also had to take somebody off. That's the sad part. But
Well, that's the breaks.
worth
That's
it.
what happens.
Well worth it putting you guys up. So we're so glad we found you.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
So why don't we talk about some of the dishes that we had at your restaurant? Because one was better than the other. And first we started out with the crab cake tower, which I didn't even want to touch because it looked so good. It looked like a piece of art. So tell everybody about that dish.
Well, first, thank you very much. But
No,
crab
thank you.
cake- My pleasure. It starts off with a tomato chive vinaigrette, or gazpacho, that just mirrors and really covers up the plate. Beautiful, bright, fresh colors. And then right off that, the next layer up is a avocado
Which you
relish.
love, Stephen.
Loved that. Oh my! We try not to eat everything. We try to pace ourselves. It
You
was
can't
gone.
pace yourself
It
with
was
that
gone.
food.
There's no way. It was that good.
And thanks. And then just finally with the jumbo lump crab cake.
I know, it
And
wasn't greasy at all. It was so dry. It was excellent. One of the
Thank you.
best, I have to say.
One of the things I think that makes it what it is that I don't have a fryer, but things that are worth frying you could definitely take care and give that special attention to.
Well, you could tell.
It almost tasted like it was fried, but it wasn't though.
So was it baked?
It was pan fried.
Pan fried. It was
Yeah.
excellent. It was unbelievable. And then we had your pear salad, which was unusual, and I loved it. So tell everybody about that dish.
It's again very simple with baby arugula, using that very fine pepperiness flavor of the arugula, and just brought in some nice sweet pears, and that is
Excellent.
essentially the whole basis
The whole
of
thing, the apples and
vinaigrette.
everything was just.
Yeah, the pear vinaigrette is straight pureed pears with a little bit of honey and some vinegar. Then,
Tell me that wasn't amazing for a
Tell me
salad.
he's not. Everybody in the studio is like starving now.
Me too.
I know.
And then we had the lemon asparagus risotto, which Steve-O usually, he's a big risotto fan.
Love
I am
risotto.
not, but I absolutely loved yours. So tell everybody about that dish because it was amazing.
Thanks. I felt that instead of just using lemon juice and lemons and whatnot, is prior to making the risotto itself, is I keep a backup of preserved lemons, where I just really cake them in salt and fill it up.
The
with
lemons itself?
the lemons itself.
Wow.
Cake them
Wow.
in salt and fill it up with water, and just really infuse and bring out those citrus flavors. So when they toast up in the saute pan with some fresh sliced
Oh my
garlic,
God, that's why it was so good.
just really releases that citrus.
Okay, and then my favorite, which you brought today of the night, was the Chianti braised short ribs. And Freddie, you gotta get a picture of these ribs because, Steve-O, were
Wow.
these the best short ribs that you've ever
Ever
tasted?
had.
Ever had? Me
The
too.
meat just fell off the bone. It was just.
It was beyond incredible. So describe this dish that you have here because you have to go to this restaurant just to have this dish.
Thanks. To be honest, there are a few times where this dish does become more of a headache, not because of the cooking, but just because of how tender they are, is to transfer them from their braising liquid to a
Because they
plate.
fall apart. They're so soft.
Oh yeah, but it's low and slow Chianti braised short rib with a sun-dried tomato polenta.
This is
Was
like,
that-
to me, like the Academy Award
It
right
really
here.
is.
This is so good. I mean, I was like, I could have eaten 2 or 3 more.
I
It
know.
was so good. And it's just,
amazing.
I mean, look at the people who are viewing the show right now, look at the plating on this.
I mean, you truly are an artist. I mean, not only is the food incredible, but the plating, like I said, is unbelievable. You don't want to touch the food.
Renee and I, when we walked up, we looked at each other, we went, genius.
Yes.
Genius.
And then we finished off the night. We can't forget the regatta cheesecake, which usually is very heavy. Regatta cheesecake is typically like a little bit heavy, and it's not smooth. And yours was so good, so incredible. So how did you do that?
Thanks. Thank you. I think that a customer could really feel what goes into it. I blend it all together by hand, no machines. And then it bakes real slow, actually longer than the short ribs. It's beginning to end. I think I'm about over 5 hours just on the cheesecake.
Oh my God,
Wow. Well, it tasted like that, too.
it did.
So, Allison, tell us what you're going to be doing for New Year's Eve.
We are very excited for our first New Year's Eve. We actually are offering 2 seatings, one at 7 p.m. and one at 9:30 p.m. And we'll be doing a special menu. Chef Andres has designed a menu that includes a salad option, appetizer, entree, and then dessert. And then we will be offering a complimentary glass of champagne, party favors, things like that.
So you have a prefix menu.
We do have a
Oh,
prefix
that's
menu,
good.
yes. We're really excited. He's bringing in things like the diverse scallops, whole bronzino, pork ossobuco, rack
going
of lamb. Yeah, we're very, very excited about this menu.
So you're sort of an Italian. I almost called
It's
it
not traditional Italian.
No, not at
No,
all.
it's not. No.
You're not going to find lasagna in your restaurant, are you?
No.
Or chicken parmesan.
No chicken parmesan, no chicken piccata. We like the
Okay.
traditional dishes.
You know, we've got all the piranhas out there. Okay, guys, it's gift certificate time. We have a $100 gift certificate to Piccolo's Ristaorante. It's
Don't want to
my
miss
gosh, you
this.
don't.
You have to try this restaurant.
It's in Fort Lauderdale, and here's the number: 888-565-1470. Third caller.
Third.
Caller.
Okay.
That's like 1, 2, 3. Third.
Oh,
caller.
thank you.
Okay.
You want me to count on my fingers?
No, not today.
You're a wise guy today, huh?
Whoever, you know what? Whoever wins this, wow, they're going to be like really
Blown
really
away.
lucky. Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
and plus they'll get to call us back and tell us how great it was. I mean, you guys are going to really, really make a name for yourselves in this town. I'm telling you, word gets around. Of
It
course,
does.
We're going to help.
Especially from us. I was going to say that. So tell everybody your hours of the restaurant.
We are opened Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. We open daily at 4 p.m. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we close at 10 p.m. Friday, Saturday, open till 11.
Wow. Okay, look, the phones are ringing off the hook. Okay, so
Everybody-
I think we have a winner. Do we have a winner? Okay, who do we have? Okay, put him through. Okay. We have a winner. They're on the phone.
They're on the phone. Okay, good. Your hours for New Year's Eve, you're going to run later. Okay.
Yes, we will. We'll be open till midnight. That second seating,
Okay.
most likely will run through midnight. And as I said, we will have that complimentary glass of champagne for both seatings.
Is there room for both seatings for reservations?
Yes, we do still have room in both seatings, whether you prefer the early or the later.
Okay, I'm going to tell
Like
you.
I said, it's a small venue, but you
Yes.
have to make reservations.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you have reservations somewhere else,
Cancel.
them.
You have to try this
Call
restaurant.
Piccolo's. I mean, it will be a unique experience that you will definitely want to come back. I promise you. Very easy to find. Let's give them your phone number again.
It is 954-776-8066. We're located on Commercial Boulevard and Bayview Drive.
Perfect.
they're
So
gonna be on
wait a
our show
second. We
next
have to
month,
rate
too.
this restaurant.
Oh, that's right.
So we have a different way of rating restaurants. So how do we rate this restaurant, Steve-O? Can't wait to come back.
Absolutely. So we have a winner,
Arlene.
Arlene.
Okay, do we have Arlene? Okay, can we put it through, please? Okay, hi, Arlene. Arlene?
Hello.
No, we don't have Arlene.
I heard her there just a minute ago.
Okay, anyway, we do have a winner. Arlene, just leave your information and we'll send out the gift certificate to you.
Wonderful.
We're having a little bit of a problem with the board today.
No, it's not. It's Arlene. She was busy.
Oh, okay.
Busy. Look at all the calls on there. Wow.
Craziness.
Anyhow, thanks for coming on today, and you're going to be on with us next month too. And
I'm looking forward to it.
Next month we're going to talk about other things on the menu. That'll be fun.
Well, we'll have to go back to try those other things.
Exactly. Thanks. We're going to go to break. Thanks for coming in, Chef Andre and Allison.
Not Andrea, Allison.
Did I say Andrea?
No, but I did last week. I messed up.
Okay.
I told you, you're rubbing off on me in a bad way.
Owners of Piccolo's Ristaorante in Fort Lauderdale. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Renee from the South Florida Eat and Critique Radio Show. We want to welcome a new friend to our show, AMP2.TV, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. When Steve-O and I went searching for an internet production company, we discovered AMP2.TV, a full-service production company who now handles all our streaming videos. They offer web page development, and they use the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They could do remotes, live streaming, as well as tape productions. Let AMP2.TV handle any of your television production needs. They have all sorts of creative TV production packages to choose from. See why AMP2.TV works with Comcast, Bravo, the O, and Fox 29. To see owner Freddie Santori's work, go to our website at www.steveoandreneshow.com. Scroll down on the left side bottom of our homepage where you will find AMP2.TV's great work they did for us. To contact them, go to www.amp2.tv.
Hi, this is Restaurateur Sofia Milona of Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale. I love listening to the Steve O and Rene Eat and Critique show every week.
Nice.
And we're back. Gosh, does it smell unbelievable?
I know, they took the short rib with them, but they're leaving it for us. We need Freddie and Linda to taste
We've got
that.
another friend on the line.
I know. Liram was actually supposed to come in. He was supposed to be here in studio.
Hey, listen.
We'll take it any way we can get it.
Liram.
Hey guys, how are you?
Well, I think we're
great.
doing better than you. Sounds like you're in some traffic.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So this is Liram Jacoby from Amici's Brick Fire Pizza.
Brick Fire Pizza.
Is it Brick?
Where did you?
Brick House Pizza.
Sharon, how are you?
Wow.
Okay, you introduce me.
Renee.
Go ahead. I'm losing it today.
No, this is Liram. We were just there the other night.
Okay.
From Brick Oven Pizza.
Brick Oven. Okay, Brick House, Brick Oven.
Wow.
Sorry, Liram.
No, it's all good.
Listen.
I wasn't here the first time he was on. He'll never come on again without me.
And I'm saying Troy's not here, right?
No, he's on. He's visiting family.
Okay, well, we'll let him
Out of
get
town.
away for a while. You know, we ate there several weeks ago, and we ate there a
Thursday
couple
night,
nights
and
ago.
the place was jamming.
Yeah.
It was crowded there because you have a nice outdoor eating area.
Yeah, I love that fountain. Beautiful.
Yes. So I mean, and that's where we ate at the court on the courtyards. It's just
It's a
beautiful
courtyard
out
patio.
there.
It's really nice. So we understand that all the recipes, or most of the recipes in your restaurant, is from Chef Troy's grandmother and mother. Is that correct?
Yeah, we got. I've been working with Troy myself. We're trying. We're making a few changes as we go, but we're working together.
Well, don't change the bruschetta.
Being creative.
Don't change the bruschetta al fresco. That was wonderful.
That was excellent.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
And you know,
Yeah,
your
we're working.
your Caesar salad, the dressing is so good on the Caesar salad. I'm sure the anchovies are what makes it.
Well,
And
it's anchovy in the dressing, right?
Yeah, the anchovy paste. Yeah, and it's
Wonderful.
really tasty. I love it, and it's very, very mild.
And you know, our favorite from the night that we ate was the chicken Milanese, which was incredible, I have to say.
With a Greek salad.
Yeah, it came over a Greek salad. It was excellent.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. That's one of my favorites too.
I think one of ours also.
Okay, but how about the chicken? How about the chicken Milanese?
That's what we just said, the chicken
I
Milanese.
thought
that we
you
were just
said-
saying with the Greek salad. It was on top of the Greek salad.
Gotcha.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I love that. That's very fresh and it's really good. Love it.
That was my favorite, actually. That was my favorite.
Yay!
And then we had
So-
the signature pizza with the wild mixed mushrooms and the white mushrooms and the portobello mushrooms.
We've been selling so many of those. It's with a lot of truffle oil.
It was
Yes.
excellent. It was really good.
It's really, really. Everybody loves it.
It was so hard after all we ate. It was so hard after all we ate. That
It was
we,
the last thing that they brought out.
I know, so it's like...
So we were full already, but it was excellent. The pizza was excellent.
We have a Groupon going on today, so somebody can take advantage of it.
Tell us how they can take advantage of it. Just go to Groupon?
Yeah, it's on with features today and tomorrow, and you get 15 for 30 and 30 for 60. So it's a pretty good savings.
That's excellent. And your prices are so reasonable.
Yeah.
It's very inexpensive. I mean, it's really good food at very low prices.
The chicken Milanese was $10.95.
I know.
That
That's
was
what I'm
wonderful.
saying. Because we always talk about high-end restaurants, but if you want something really good food and reasonable prices, I mean, your restaurant's perfect for that.
Yeah, and everything's very organic, and meaning we have the organic olive oil and all fresh ingredients, so it makes it even more, makes it better, makes it fresh, better.
And you also offer a lot of craft beers, and I'm not a big beer drinker.
But you tasted one.
But Chef Troy brought me over the raspberry beer.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, my God.
It didn't even smell like beer. It didn't taste like beer.
Like sangria.
Yeah, it was definitely very unusual.
Yeah, everybody loves that.
Give people your phone number and your address.
Ladies love it.
The ladies love it. I loved it. I liked it. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't drink beer. But that was excellent, I have to say.
And they have a lot of different craft beers.
I know.
A lot. They have an incredible list of wines and craft beers. Give everybody your phone number.
561-242-8888.
And give them your address.
And you do takeout, right, Liram?
Yes, we do takeout, delivery, and we got a parking right on the front, a pickup. So address is 801 Village Boulevard, Suite 306. It's right off Village Boulevard, Public Plaza.
Everybody has to know where that is. I mean, it's a huge center.
It is.
Yeah, it's right off Palm Beach Lakes. It's between Palm Beach Lakes and 45th
Right.
Street.
Well, listen, if you are in the West Palm Beach area and you want a great pizza, just a great place just to lay back.
And it's not just the pizza that's good. I mean,
No,
everything
man,
else is really good there.
Exactly. I know. I was really, really impressed, Liram. The name of the restaurant is Brick Oven Pizza. Amici's
Brick Oven Pizza, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. And we're going to see you again next month.
Yes, I can't wait to.
Yeah, and you're going to be in studio with Chef Troy.
Yes, I have all this food that I prepared for you guys.
Oh, see, you're teasing us now. That's not right.
We'll talk to you again. That's Liram Jacoby, the owner of Amici's Brick Oven Pizza in West Palm Beach. Thanks, Liram, for coming on.
Thanks, Liram. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year.
Same to you, my brother. Hey, listen, let's go to a break right now, and when we come back, is our next guest here?
She should be Sophia Milona from Thasos Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale.
We will be right back.
Hi, this is Steve-O from the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show. Both Renee and I are seeing our listening audience grow every week. Our audience is 40 plus with expendable income who eat out 2 to 3 times a week. Go to our website and see all the Broward and Palm Beach County restaurants who are already involved with our show. Restaurants such as Vic and Angelo's, The Office, Coco's Asian Bistro, Cafe D'Angelo's, Eduardo's di San Angelo, Buddha's Sky Bar, Maggiano's Italian Restaurant, and many more. Come join us and market your restaurant on the hottest weekend radio show targeting people who eat out 2 to 3 times a week. Come on our show and talk about your happy hour, your entrees, your new summer menu, your brunch, or even just your decor. Call us now and invite Renee and myself to dine at your restaurant and then come on our show. We can create a great dining promotion to drive traffic to your restaurant. Call us at 954-336-3767 or just go to our website at www.steveoandreneshow.com.
So hi, this is Teresa Judice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I love the South 40 East radio show.
That's Teresa Judice.
You're clanging?
New Jersey
Glasses.
Housewives.
I love her. I still
know.
love her.
I know.
I know she's had some legal issues, but I love her.
I know. hope
I feel
we get
bad.
that
My heart
all
goes out to her.
Cleared up. You know, we haven't done in a long time
Tell me.
is we haven't done email. And we've actually gotten a lot of emails.
I know.
from
And I love the email.
from people saying, why don't you, we like hearing your emails. So you picked one out.
I did.
Okay, you got to read it. It's really a good email.
Okay, so this email is from Estelle Moniquez, and it says, Dear Steve-O and Renee, happy holidays to both of you, and thank you so much for all the entertainment you both provide us every week. We love your show, and we wouldn't miss 1 week unless we have an earthquake here in South Florida. That's highly unlikely. This is our first time writing you, but we feel like you are family. We have watched your show grow from 30 minutes to an hour, along with your shows you bring on again each week. We have told so many of our friends about you too because they too make dining out a priority every night. Steve-O, you are right. Eventually your favorite restaurants do get old after a while because you keep going back every week. Please don't tell me he's right.
Yes. What's wrong, right?
That's an issue for us.
See?
He's not always right, but in this particular case he is.
Thanks for the email.
You both have opened our eyes up to so many new restaurants we never knew about, like Vic and Angelo's, Thasos Greek Restaurant, Blue Moon Fish, Cafe Moderano's, Eduardo's, Salita's, Rocky's, and 3030 Ocean, and Maggiano's we already knew about, but we love it there also. They were all just as good as you said, some even better. We live in a gated community in Boca, and your show is the talk of our community. We're big in the gated communities. We love how you describe your tastings when you try a new restaurant and how you talk more about the food than the decor. At our age in life, we care about how good the food is, portions, and how long we have to wait to be seated. Service is also very important to us. If the food and service is good, the cost doesn't matter, but it has to be good. We agree. The reason I'm writing you is to see if you could lengthen your show to 2 hours, and as 1 hour doesn't seem long enough. She's trying to kill us.
Are you kidding me?
Mia. That's all I'm going to say. I can't go to 2 hours.
I
I'm
got
sorry.
Duck Dynasty to go home and watch.
Yeah, right. And that's not about ducks, by the way. Right, Freddie? All of our friends agree your show should be longer. Your shows that come on again during the week are taped, and we have already heard them, so she doesn't want to hear them again. Please let us know. Happy holidays to you both, and a very warm and prosperous new year. We love you. Estelle Moniquez. Thank you so much, Estelle. That was a wonderful,
nice.
really, really nice email.
Beautiful letter.
Wasn't that very nice?
The,
Have a happy new year,
The
Estelle.
gift certificates are in the mail.
And
paying
I agree with Estelle. Your show should be longer.
Wow.
2 hours?
You know, I was going to say, what a nice email, but speaking of nice, look who we have live in studio. Sophia
Mylona.
And I have
From
to
Thasos.
apologize. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to
all.
see you, too.
For being a little late, but I was listening to your show and I lost my way.
That was a good excuse. I love that
it's
excuse.
not, it's not
It wasn't an excuse.
It's
It was
actually,
the truth.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I wouldn't lie on the air.
Oh, my God.
Only off the air.
That's why we always refer to her as one of our best friends of the show.
I was listening to you talking about Piccolo restaurant, which I don't even know, and I wanted to go back and taste their food too.
Oh, it's incredible.
You know what's really, we love having you on. It just,
Thank
it's
you.
like it really kind of brightens the show up.
It does. And we have a
everything.
wine explosion here. Look at
Oh,
this.
I know.
Look what's going on over
know.
here.
Go ahead.
Okay, so tell everybody what you're doing for New Year's Eve.
Oh, for New Year's Eve. Well, I brought you a bottle of champagne so we can start toasting our New Year.
See, this is why I love her.
You know what she told me today? She said, you know what? If we weren't going to be giving this big party we're giving for New Year's Eve, I'd want to be at Thasos.
Absolutely.
Which I found out on the air, and I was not invited.
You're always welcome, Sophia.
She's going to be on
But
a
you have your
different-
restaurant to contend with.
I have my own party.
Otherwise, you're
you
more
have
than
your party.
welcome. I would love to have you.
Yes,
Little prefix menu going on.
Yes, we have an incredible prefix menu. It's a 5-course menu, which I brought, but it's probably in my bag. It's a very nice menu. We even have a truffle, not a risotto. We do have annolotti for the vegetarian ones. We have our specialties, which are the Colorado lamb chops,
Which are our favorite. In Florida. I'm telling you, those are my favorite.
the lavraiki, the Mediterranean sea bass, and a lot of other things that Chef William has prepared.
He's amazing. He is amazing.
A genius.
A genius, yes.
He's very good. He's a very dedicated man. I'll tell you the biggest thing I'm going to say about this man, he doesn't know how to cut corners.
I would think
I've never met a man who doesn't know how to cut corners in the kitchen. It's incredible.
And it shows, though.
You know, this letter you just read, said about we don't care about the decor. Let me tell you something.
The decor in your restaurant's amazing.
When you go to Thasos, that's the first thing everybody says in their emails. It is so beautiful.
Outside and inside. It's just amazing.
But you have no idea how frustrating it is to live with a chef. You have a long line of customers, and the chef doesn't cut corners. He makes the most incredible scallops, but he has to do every dish himself. Now that is tough.
How would you like to be his sous chef? I don't think I'd want to.
Does he have a sous chef?
It's very tough. No, actually,
doesn't.
It's very tough to be in the kitchen with him. But he is such a passionate and committed man to what he does.
Well, let's talk about New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Okay, his menu is going to be spectacular.
Oh, we know that.
You know
that goes without saying.
But we also have, in order to bring in the new year, you're supposed to have a nice champagne toast. Well, we have a prefix menu for $125 per person. That includes a complimentary champagne toast at midnight.
Love
we have
it.
a TJ, party favors, and
this is the party place, though.
Thasos is always a party.
Yes.
You know how
Great
it is.
sound system.
Yes.
Great sound system.
Huge bar. Just a fun place to be.
And it is fun. But we also offer Veuve Clicquot champagne for $100 a bottle and Moët Chanton for $90 a bottle, which they keep telling me it's a pretty good deal.
That's a great deal.
Excellent, yes.
Yes. So there's no better way to ring in the new year than to toast with champagne. So I brought you a bottle of champagne today.
Oh, my God, is that so special?
Wow.
We're going to start drinking early.
And
I'm ready.
And you know what? Sophia's carrying our wine now.
She is. Well, she's very
We've
smart.
been talking about this wine.
As a matter of fact, I think one bottle is named after her. The Monte Sophie.
Yes.
Well, that's Sophie. And then I went online and I did some research on the Carmenere that we tasted and I fell in love
award-winning.
with it. It is an award-winning
Yes.
wine. He has a 92 rating.
Yep.
Yes,
It came up. This is the best
I
wines
told you.
of Chile.
everybody we've taken this wine into said, I love it, I want to carry it. But we have been pushing that Thasos is carrying it. If you're in Fort Lauderdale, you want to taste the most amazing Chilean wine. The Marchegue is just out of this
And the
world.
Shiraz is excellent also.
And the Shiraz,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So, are you okay on reservations? I mean, for all of you, because we're going to be telling people.
Listen,
to
if you
come
don't
in.
have reservations for New Year's Eve and you're contemplating where to go, you need to make reservations at Thasos. Give everybody your phone number to make reservations because this is the place to be for New Year's. It's truly
Absolutely.
elegant, it's fun, it is unbelievable, and the food is to die for, incredible.
It is limited space
That's what I
right
kinda
now.
thought.
Yes, it is. But I'll give you our number anyway.
Okay.
954-200-6006. And we do have two sittings. We have an earlier sitting where we offer our regular menu. We open at 4 o'clock. And our prefix menu is offered at 9:30. That's $125 per person.
To bring in the new year.
To bring in the new year. But if you have little kids or elderly people and you want to have dinner and just
They can go
have our
early.
regular menu on our regular prices, you can come in earlier anyway. It will still be a party time for all of us.
You listen,
Wonderful.
you walk into this place, and we actually
Your mouth opens.
It's just, and people will see on the TV portion of it how beautiful your restaurant is. When we walked in the first time, we were like, oh,
Wow. We said,
my
wow.
God,
We
I
looked
know.
at each other. So what are you doing for New Year's Day? Are you open New Year's Day?
Yes, we are open New Year's Day.
So are you doing a brunch?
Actually, we're not doing a brunch. We're just open at 4 o'clock in the evening because
Okay.
we have to give everybody
Because you're partying all night
a couple
long.
of hours
That's
to
right.
recover, you know. But The way I was brought up, you always worked on the first of the year because my father always said, you have to make everything on the first of the year, so
Start the new year.
Start the new year the right
That's
way.
right.
And we have so many of our listeners that are health conscious. Your restaurant's so perfect because that's how you are.
Well, that's why I actually lost my way. I got off on the exit on 95 because I heard that the gentleman from Piccolo, he says he doesn't have a fryer, and that's exactly what I believe. We do have a fryer for those fried calamari and the zucchini chips,
Right.
but that's all we use the
Right.
fryer for. We just don't use the fryer altogether. So,
No, you just taste the freshness at your restaurant.
Tell me what this is.
this is our house-cured salmon. I didn't realize.
Is that what I'm smelling over here? It smells unbelievable.
It's a house-cured salmon, which we cure. It's organic salmon, and we cure it at Thasos using salt, pepper, and
Steve-O, she brought
sugar.
you a fork, Steve-O.
I'm going
Because,
to.
of course, you have to taste
I want
it.
And some
Freddie to get a
ouzo.
good shot of this.
But I wanted because
Oh,
I
my
didn't-
God.
Yeah.
And
Let me open
all
the
I need is a
champagne.
bagel, and I could smack that on with some cream cheese. It's like, it's
Oh.
lax.
Well, you can have it with tarama, which
Wow,
is very
look
good.
at that.
Wow, I smell it. It smells
It's house-cured, and you
unbelievable.
have no idea how good it is. Unfortunately, I can't get enough of it. I drink it for breakfast every day
Look
when I'm in
how
the restaurant.
beautiful it is. Look how fresh
I know,
it
either
is.
bagel or a piece of matzah, I'm set.
I know. Wow.
But we should toast, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you
She
know
brought
what?
in, look, we have champagne
Oh
flutes.
my gosh. This
Everything
is,
she does is first class. Wow, mazel tov.
Look how good she did that.
Well, there you are.
And what kind of champagne is this?
It's a Veuve Clicquot. You see, we have a happy hour on Friday evenings from
What
4
time is it?
4 to 7, and we offer Veuve Clicquot by the glass at $11 a glass or $55 by the bottle every Friday night.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Steve-O, you're going to have to take a sip of the champagne to bring in the new year.
Of course I am.
Okay, thank you.
This is really special because Thasos has been with us for a long time. And they're going to be with us for a long time.
They're going to be with us
and they're
forever.
now family. I mean, it's like
Exactly.
It's not a restaurant. It's families coming
Well,
in.
to health. That's
Health
the
and
most-
happiness.
and prosperity.
And
Absolutely.
get through New Year's Eve.
I'll drink to anything.
Yes.
Oh, that's
You know
good.
what? This- oh,
That's very good.
wonderful. Wow.
Okay, I'm going to finish that up.
Now,
Like I said, it's never too early to drink, especially champagne.
Wow.
I have a small surprise for you. I brought a gift certificate for one of your lucky listeners because it's the end
Oh.
of the year, and yeah, I know you
She's
like
so
to treat
sweet.
people.
How
That is so
sweet.
nice.
We do. We love giving out gift certificates.
So I have a $100 gift certificate.
That's really sweet. Steve-O, he thinks he's Santa Claus.
Well, that's why
He
I
called
want-
me Mrs. Claus. I am not Mrs. Claus.
Not
You guys
even
look-
close.
No, I don't look
Not
like Mrs.
even
Claus.
close.
Okay, so go ahead. Give the phone number
So you know
out.
what I'm really thinking about? It's like, you know, how what's going on with the show and our big announcement we cannot make, which is killing me.
I'll be making it.
I know. You can't say anything.
Why are you
Serena.
teasing us like this?
I know.
It's
I
not
can't
fair.
say
I'll tell you in your ear
It's
after.
not fair. It's not fair.
So here, I just want to. First of all, I want to tell Renee, I could have not have ever done this show without you, ever.
Are you trying to
I'm
suck
so
up? Is
glad you're in
this
my
from the
life.
champagne? Are you talking because are you drunk from the champagne?
I'm so glad that
I'm joking.
Sophia is part of our show. It's just been, I mean, you've got to read some of these emails we get are just
Yeah,
crazy.
she's been part of
But
this
now
incredible
we'd like-
journey.
We would like to give away another $100 gift certificate from Sophia to Thasos Greek Taverna. Call us at 888-565-1470. Just first caller calls in.
Okay.
888-565-1470.
Because it was getting a little confusing before.
1470. If you've never been to Thasos, this is the time to do it. Call us up. Our gift certificates are so easy to win.
They really are.
They're easy. 888-565-1470. That's definitely dinner for two.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's very reasonable there, and the food is just incredible.
I
It
know,
really is.
I know.
You know, it's my favorite Greek restaurant. I always say that, but it really, truly is.
I do.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny because we're 20 seconds delay, so people don't hear this till 20 seconds afterwards, and now the phone's
The phone's
ringing.
starting to ring.
Yes. 'Cause
Okay,
at
so
first-
we have a winner. If it gets through the board, we do have a winner. We'll see who it is. Do we have a winner?
Yeah, he's on the phone
Okay.
right now. So you're going to have brunch tomorrow?
Actually, okay. I have some good and bad news.
Give us the bad news first.
You want the bad news? I need bad news.
We're only open for dinner from now on,
Oh,
and we do open at 12 o'clock on Sundays.
on Sunday. Okay.
But
Will you still do your brunch at 12?
we are going to do I don't know.
I'm a troublemaker.
I have to hustle with the boss, you know.
Okay, to be determined.
To be determined.
Okay,
Okay.
But we open at 12 o'clock on Sundays until 10 o'clock at night. And then Monday through Thursday, we're open at 4 o'clock until 11.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays, we open from 4 o'clock until 12 o'clock midnight.
Okay, good.
It's been incredibly busy, and it takes.
Good, I'm happy for you.
It takes a toll on our people. You cannot compromise.
No, and your staff is incredible
You know,
there too. I mean, the service,
so-
everything about that restaurant is perfection. It really
Okay,
is.
do they want to come on or not? Okay. We have a winner.
I know. Let's see if they get through. I already said that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who do we have?
This is Jim.
Hi, Jim. Well, congratulations. You just won a $100 gift certificate to Thasos in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Have you ever tried it? Have you ever been there?
No, I've wanted ever since I heard him on the show. I've been wanting to do it. I'm a big fan of the Mediterranean diet.
Oh, my God. You are
Excellent.
absolutely going to love this restaurant.
Well, it will be a pleasure to have you, Jim, at the restaurant.
Yeah, it's really easy to find. I mean, it's like almost like right at the corner of Ocean and
O and Rene and Oakland Park
Oakland
Boulevard.
Park Boulevard.
You can't miss it. You
We're
can't
right-
miss the building.
No, you can't. it's that beautiful. You're gonna love this, Jim. And do you like Greek food?
He just said he's a big fan of Mediterranean food.
Okay.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have family in town, and I'm looking forward to taking them there.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
good.
wow.
Nice.
So maybe we should leave the gift certificate with Sophia, and he could bring his family over there. We'll give, he could make reservations, and we'll leave his name on the gift certificate there, since
Yeah.
his family's in town.
Would you like to do it that way?
Sure, yeah, I'd like to see if I can make it tonight if possible.
Oh, my
very
God.
good.
Wonderful.
We'll, yes, I tell you what. We'll get your name. Our board op will get your name, and we'll give it to Sophia.
Okay.
And you can go tonight. We'll just have your gift certificate waiting for you there.
Just call to make reservations.
Okay, all right, great.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks
Jim.
for calling in, Jim. Have a great weekend.
We'll see you tonight.
That was so cool.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Well, I figured he had family, and he wanted to go someplace with them.
That was a good idea.
Yes, I always have good ideas.
That was a wonderful idea.
You give me credit?
Have you gotten the wine in yet? Has it been delivered?
No, the wine hasn't been delivered.
So it went out. They said it went out yesterday.
They should get any day.
It's tough. It's tough to get deliveries.
How do
you know.
they put
the
those
time of
bottles in an envelope, though? I mean, it's
Oh.
like crazy. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in
You're
today.
welcome.
Let's give everybody your phone number again if you want
Especially
to
for
make
Jim.
reservations. Yeah, really. You want to make reservations.
Yes, and 954-200-6006. And we'll be happy to have you for dinner or a lunch and dinner on Sundays or New Year's Eve.
Renee? I want
Okay,
you to
go ahead.
talk
Go
so I
for
can-
it.
I can
Just
taste
taste
this.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Sophia, for coming in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have a happy New Year. Okay, we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, Steve O here, co-host of the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show. Renee and I created the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show because we hated wasting our Saturday nights dining out just to find out the restaurant recommended to us really wasn't that good. We would go to the internet like many of you do, and we would read local reviews thinking they weren't biased, only to find out later they really were. We felt with our extensive restaurant backgrounds, with Renee being the president of one of Florida's largest communications and marketing companies, and I graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute and have written for many magazines and newspapers in South Florida, as well as I've written 2 cookbooks along with years of radio experience, gives Renee and I all the right ingredients to start the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show. The South Florida Eat and Critique radio show has grown into the hottest restaurant show in town, and our audience continues to grow each week. Our listeners call into our show to share their dining experiences and win gift certificates from some of Florida's finest restaurants. Each week, both Renee and I interview top chefs both locally and nationally. Call our offices at 954-336-3767 and join many other fine restaurants in South Florida who now do their marketing through the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show, or go to our website at www.steveoandreneshow.com. If you are a restaurateur, get involved now with the hottest restaurant radio show in South Florida.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Lone,
And I got the two best people in South Florida, Steve-O and Rene, my favorite people on the radio.
We're our favorite people, too, on the radio.
I'm sorry. I'm drinking a lot of champagne here.
I couldn't tell. How many fingers do I have?
7.
You're doing fine. You're okay. You know, I want to talk about, before we get off the air, your lamb chops, your Colorado lamb chops.
Which are the best.
Oh, they are good. Actually, they are very good. Yes, we couldn't find the lamb that we wanted to serve, so we had to resort to only domestic lamb chops, not New Zealand, not Australian, nothing frozen, fresh, simply grilled on an oak fire. That's all.
You know what's
They're
so
incredible.
cool about this? Your lamb chops before were very good too, right?
Yes.
They were very.
These are even better, if that's even possible.
This is how she runs her restaurant. It's not just good; it has to be
The
great.
best. It has to be the best.
Because you had lamb chops that were
Yes.
out of this world.
But we had problems with consistency because when you deal with a frozen product, you know, you rely on your vendors. So now we switched to a fresh product. It's very expensive, I'm going to tell you. But
It's worth it, though. It really
we
is.
We kept our prices pretty reasonable for domestic lamb chops, $36 a plate for 4 lamb chops. We serve them with quinoa salad, which is very healthy.
I love it. Right,
Me
that's what I
too.
had 2 weeks ago. When
And
we
the
were there.
tzatziki. You had the tzatziki.
Some very fresh watercress with it, and a little bit of feta cheese. So they come simply grilled on an oak fire. It's just
They are just incredible. They really are.
I love a restaurant that I, just close my eyes and go, I want
You can eat anything
this.
there.
Yes,
And the
it's good.
tzatziki is to die for there. And the hummus, which I love. You know I love your hummus.
Well, before we get away, we want to wish you and Gus a happy and healthy New Year. And listen, go to Thasos.
Even if it's not for New Year's, if you have plans for New Year's, go anytime. You have to try this restaurant.
It
is that good.
Absolutely wonderful. I want to thank our listeners for sticking with us and our growing list of listeners. And we're getting 150, 175 emails.
We
a
love
week
it. Keep
now.
them coming.
Yeah, I mean it's and we got 2 big remotes coming up.
We do.
The second, which is at
Coco's
Asian
in Fort
Bistro.
Lauderdale, and
then
the ninth
it's
at
Steve
Cafe
Cafe
Moderano's with Steve Moderano
where
himself.
We're going to be there in-house.
Yes, Yoka's Cooking Corner.
Let's watch them cook, and we
And
also
Chef
want
Mike's going to cook for us, too.
Oh, yes. And we're going there tonight. We are going
We
there.
are, 6 o'clock. I'm hoping to see David Cassidy
At
from the
Coco's.
Partridge Family.
Listen.
I was a
there's
big fan of his.
Cynthia Nixon, from
Sex in the City?
Sex in the City
She
goes
eats
there?
there?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
A-Rod goes there.
How do you know
But I
about her?
wanna
You watch
thank-
that show?
Before we get away, I want to wish some very special people Happy New Year. Freddie Santori, who does all of
Yes.
our production for the TV, and Linda Harmon, great friends of ours. Happy
Absolutely.
New Year to both
Happy New
of you.
Year's, guys.
I mean, this would not be, our show would not be without them.
And we miss Alan, our board up. We just want to wish him and Bridget
Right.
a Happy
And-
New Year
and
as well.
Absolutely. Listen, the show has been run a little long today, and I'm not going to apologize.
Who said you had to?
Well, you know what? Call this. I want to wish you a Happy New Year, too.
Happy New Year to you, too. So this is our last show of
Last show of
2013. Pretty cool.
And listen,
Great
thank you
things
so
to
much.
come. Great things to come. That's all I'm going to say.
We'll see you next week. We're out.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with Steve-O and Rene. Tune in again next time for more restaurant critiques and experiences, plus cooking techniques and new trends in the restaurant industry. To contact Steve-O or Rene, go to their website at eatandcritiqueshow.com. The Eat and Critique Show on AM 1470 WNN.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 W.